tonight. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Prescott looks to throw right away. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 23 carries, 95 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Elliott running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. On 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The numbers for Brown from a week ago. 3 catches, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So that's going to push him back half the distance. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Off the play fake, Prescott. Taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And again, it's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. A 1st down carry by Elliott. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Rosas' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Looking to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 17, Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. From the gun, it's Hurts. Caught on a slant. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott looks to throw on first. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go to Elliott again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Prescott to throw it. This is caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Prescott. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Back to throw now in his own end zone. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hurts on the option right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And it's caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing his Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. From the gun, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll start by running the option to the right. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They run once more with Taylor. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 58 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So Flying Eagles fly it's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through.
My Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on to ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation,